The world of professional wrestling has always celebrated larger-than-life characters, but few have commanded attention quite like the Great Khali. Towering at 7 feet 1 inch and weighing over 400 pounds of pure muscle, Khali wasn't just another big man. He was a spectacle of nature, a human skyscraper who moved with surprising agility for his size. His journey from poverty-stricken obscurity to WWE superstardom reads like something out of a Bollywood epic, complete with dramatic twists, crushing setbacks, and ultimate triumph. This is the full, untold story of Dalip Singh Rana, the man behind the legend of the Great Khali. Born on August 27, 1972, in the tiny village of Dhirana in Himachal Pradesh, Khali's childhood was marked by extreme poverty. His family was a farming community from the scheduled caste, a historically disadvantaged group in India, struggling to make ends meet. Young Dalip showed an extraordinary height from an early age, but this initially brought more problems than advantages. He would later recall being so poor that he couldn't afford shoes that fit his massive feet, often going barefoot. His first job was carrying heavy sacks of grain and cement at construction sites, earning just 5 rupees, about 7 US cents, per day. This brutal manual labor, ironically, helped build the incredible strength that would later make him famous worldwide. Khali's life took its first dramatic turn when a police officer noticed his imposing physique and suggested he join the Punjab police. While serving as an officer, Khali began training at a local gym where wrestling promoters spotted his potential. His first break came in 2000 when he was recruited for a Japanese wrestling tour. The transition wasn't easy. Khali spoke no Japanese and little English, and had to learn wrestling fundamentals from scratch while dealing with intense homesickness. But his determination saw him through, and soon he was competing in All Japan Pro Wrestling as Giant Singh, where he developed his signature crushing style. Khali's WWE debut on April 7, 2006, remains one of the most impactful rookie appearances in the history of wrestling. In a shocking segment, this unknown giant interrupted a match between The Undertaker and Mark Henry, casually lifting the 300-plus-pound dead man with one hand and chokeslamming him through a table. The internet exploded with speculation. Who was this monstrous newcomer? WWE brilliantly played on the mystery, having Khali destroy several mid-card wrestlers and squashes before revealing his name and backstory. His early feuds with The Undertaker and Rey Mysterio established him as an unstoppable force, with his vice grip submission hold, a brutal two-handed head squeeze, becoming one of WWE's most feared finishers. In 2007, the Great Khali reached the most glorious moment of his professional wrestling career when he won the World Heavyweight Championship in an epic Battle Royal match. This historic moment occurred on July 20th, 2007, on SmackDown, where Khali proved himself to be an unstoppable dominant force in WWE. In the action-packed Battle Royal match, Khali had to face off against some of WWE's top wrestlers, including Batista and Kane, 2 equally formidable monsters in the ring. With his incredible strength and size, Khali managed to eliminate Kane first with his signature devastating moves. The battle then climaxed when only Khali and Batista were left in the ring. However, with a combination of cunning and raw power, Khali finally managed to eliminate Batista from the ring, securing the victory and the World Heavyweight Championship belt for himself. This victory marks the pinnacle of Khali's achievements in WWE, making him the first Indian-born wrestler to win the World Heavyweight Championship, one of the few giant wrestlers to successfully hold a major world title. It is also clear evidence that WWE seriously views him as a major star. His title reign, although brief, was memorable for its sheer dominance. He would often win matches by overpowering his opponents. Interestingly, WWE Creative initially struggled to find the proper presentation for Khali. Early promos featured him speaking Hindi with subtitles, but they soon realized his physical presence alone was enough to tell the story. By 2008, Khali underwent a surprising transformation into a fan favorite. introducing the wildly popular Khali Kiss Cam segments, where he playfully interacted with female audience members. This showed unexpected comedic timing and charisma that few knew he possessed. Contrary to his monster persona, those who worked with Khali describe him as gentle and soft-spoken outside the ring. John Cena once recalled how Khali, despite not speaking much English initially, won over the locker room with his humility and work ethic. An interesting backstage fact: Khali's hands were so large that WWE had to specially make his championship belt straps longer to fit around his waist. His diet was equally massive. He reportedly consumed up to 10,000 calories daily, including whole chickens and gallons of milk. Perhaps most surprisingly, Khali was quite athletic for his size. He could perform drop kicks early in his career before knee issues limited his mobility. Khali's WWE run was hampered by serious health issues, particularly acromegaly, a pituitary gland disorder causing excessive growth, that led to multiple surgeries. At one point, doctors warned he might never walk again after spinal surgery, but he defied expectations to return to the ring. His famous 2011 match against Jinder Mahal, another Indian WWE star, was particularly emotional, as it marked his comeback after many thought his career was over. These health battles added depth to Khali's character, transforming him from a mere monster heel to a resilient fighter that fans could admire. Khali's influence extended far beyond the wrestling ring. He became the first Indian-born WWE champion, inspiring a generation of South Asian wrestlers. His appearances on Indian television, like Big Boss, made him a household name in his homeland. In 2016, he founded Continental Wrestling Entertainment to develop Indian talent, showing his commitment to growing the sport. His 2021 WWE Hall of Fame induction cemented his legacy, with Triple H noting, "Khali didn't just break barriers, he demolished them." Today, you can see his influence in every towering WWE superstar, from Omos to Braun Strowman. Since retiring from full-time competition, Khali has focused on acting, appearing in over 20 Bollywood films, philanthropy, running a free wrestling school in Punjab, and his agricultural business back home. He remains a revered figure in India, where a life-size statue was erected in his hometown. In a touching, full-circle moment, the man who once couldn't afford shoes now provides them for underprivileged children in his village. The Great Khali's story transcends wrestling. It's about overcoming impossible odds through sheer perseverance. From carrying sacks of cement to carrying WWE championships, from being mocked for his height to becoming a national hero, his journey proves that no dream is too big. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What's your favorite Great Khali moment? Was it his shocking debut, the hilarious kiss cam segments, or maybe his emotional Hall of Fame speech? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed Khali's incredible journey, and subscribe for more in-depth wrestling bios. Want us to cover another international WWE superstar next? Let us know who. Share this with your wrestling crew. Until next time, keep believing in the impossible.